said it, Bradley.
He's probably playing cricket.
Oh, yeah, probably. No, it was the last game of the season.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, last week or something.
Oh, he always watches when he can. Hi, Molly. Okay. Leave that there in case I need to do anything. I'm not too bad, lovely. How are you? When did you go back to school? Or are you back to school? Okay, so I'm doing, for ease, my niece's nails today. Oh, you're back to school. Is it nice to be back, or is it Sorry, just got to answer the door. Because it's a pink package. Hello. Package. Ha 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 ha. Sort of happy to see. Yeah. Oh, good. Hi, Claire. Still very exciting when I get a pink package. Can't open it, I'm afraid. There are some top secret things in there. I can't adjust the chair. Right, so today I am doing my niece Jade's nails.
Hello.
I haven't been able to do her nails since January because of fibromyalgia being awful. And so her nails are looking a little bit this is the good hand. This is the good hand. So I have already gone in and done the bit of cuticle tidying and things. And what we're going to be using are the Gems full cover tips. Pink packages are the best, aren't they? I haven't had a pink package for a while, so it's like really exciting for me. I feel like I've not had one for a while. Probably since the last release, actually. So I'm working with the full cover tips today. I will find them in a moment to pin them. Except I can't find them to pin them. There they are. So we have got almond and coffin full cover tips here at the nail team. What's a pink package, Claire? A pink package is a package from the nail team, from Gemma. From the fabulous Gemma. So I ordered a few bits, but she's also sent me some bits that need swatching, ready to release. So that's why I can't open it, because there are some top secret new releases in there. So I do actually keep a record of Jade sizes in the full cover tips. It makes it so much easier. So if you do offer full cover tips, anyone, keep a record of what sizes for each nail. It makes it so much easier, especially if they come back with a break or anything. You don't have to sit there I've been very fortunate with the role I've been given with Gemma. You know, I don't take it for granted or anything. So it's always very exciting when we get new releases, and so I get them early, a couple of weeks before everyone else, so that I can do all the images for the shop and everything for her. So I'm just going to finish prepping Jade's nails, and then I'm going to double check the sizes as I pull them out. So I have got the Katie Barnes e-file, and I am going to use the skinny mandrel bit and the 240 grit, and I'm literally just going over the surface of her nail. Yeah, I'm on one of my lives next week. I'm working on Gemma's swatches. So alongside doing all of the swatches for the shop, I'm also in the process of doing a second set of swatches for Gemma. So once they are done, they will be sent up to Doncaster. So she's got a second set of swatches. So I've been doing them in lives to show off the colours. Let's just take the hard edge off of that, Helen. So I'm just going over the surface of the nail with the skinny mandrel just to take away the shine, just to remove any bits of glue that was still on there, because Jade has just been using some cheap press-ons. And obviously that's why it feels funny. Let's have the let's have it going in the right direction. So Jade has got some pretty short nails at the moment. When we were doing them last year and early this year, she actually got some really nice length. So it is a shame that I've been so poorly that I had to take a step back from doing my 3 clients. So for anyone that doesn't actually know me very well, I was a full-time nail tech until I became unwell with fibromyalgia. And that meant I sadly had to stop. I just couldn't manage it. I was mobile, so I had to stop driving as well. Last year, after doing some work on our house, the old kitchen was turned into my nail studio, and that has allowed me to start doing just a few friends and family's nails. I don't advertise, I don't work full time. I do content creating for the nail team, swatches, lives and things for the nail team, and I just do 3 or 4 family and friends nails. So Jade is one of those lucky ones because she's been nagging me for years.
Yeah, that's true.
Billy says, "Hi, Jadey Pups."
Hey.
I'm hoping that's one of your friends and
Yeah.
not just some random stranger who knows your name.
That's, do you know when I was saying my friend's little girl stayed?
Oh, yeah.
That's her mum.
Oh. Hello, Billy. So Jade has also been nagging me to do her nails live.
Yeah.
So my sister, whose nails I also do, I'm going to be doing live on the Gems page. I was supposed to do them yesterday, but I had a bad pain flare. Oh, I didn't know that, Claire. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. It is, I mean, it's life-changing, isn't it? You know, and that's one of the reasons I only do those few friends and families, because if I need to cancel because of how unpredictable it is, they are very understanding. So I was supposed to do my sister's yesterday, which was supposed to be live on the Gems page, but I just couldn't stand when I woke up. So I'll be doing hers next Friday, hopefully. Yeah, so I'd actually had quite a long break this year because of it. I was actually bedbound for February, March and half of April this year because I had such a bad flare having got cold. Hi Leslie. Right, so this is Jade's really, really, really bad nail. Jade is a picker when she's not got nails on. It's one of the reasons why I was like, as soon as I fill up to it, we'll get you back in, because that is what she does when she has no nails. So, disclaimer, that is not me. None of that was me. Was it?
No.
No. That was Jade. So I have done very careful prep on this nail because obviously, as you can see, that is quite fresh picked. I will be giving her a lot of cuticle oil when she leaves me today. So we're just going to be very careful on this one. She says it doesn't hurt, but I still don't want to make it any worse. I don't want to make her bleed if I can avoid it. But yeah, she is an awful picker, is Jade. She does get told off by me every time I see her if there's any picking.
Yep. That is actually very true.
Very true, yeah. But yeah. Hello to anyone that's just joined. Do say hello if you're new here. It's been a long time since I've done a live on my own page. All my lives are on the nail team. Yeah, very naughty. Billy, if you ever see her picking her nails, could you please tell her that I will refuse to do them if she continues? It'd also be nice if you stopped fucking your thumb.
No, but to be fair, yeah, I just got my pit through.
Yeah?
Finally. So I was going to get braces with the money. So then I would stop slacking my thumb.
That would be good. That would be good.
See?
So I have popped in my shopping basket on screen, all the products that I'm using today. Not just the products that I'm using, some of my favourite Gems products, and also Katie Barnes bits and pieces. She won't be doing it when you go on holiday. Where are you going?
Skegness.
Skegness.
No, because I have nails. I told you.
She'll have nails by then.
I don't pick when I have nails.
It's true. She doesn't normally pick when I've done her nails. Okay, we're just going to give them a dust off. This is where we really find out if they hurt. Oh, she didn't even flinch.
Oh.
And I'm also just going to tidy up the free edge. So I'm using the 240 grit Gems nail file. She is. All the nail files, everything should be in my TikTok shop. Do feel free to have a little nosy. Yeah, well, this girl's... I could be really, really rude about her, but I won't. I have known Jade since she was born, so...
Yeah, that's true. How's Saffron's bedroom going, Billy?
You can speak a bit louder if you need to.
That is loud.
Okay. Okay. She is also going to be having shorter nails today. So Jade also does gymnastics and she coaches. So she does normally keep them quite short, but we are going to be doing them even shorter. I left her to it. Is that her bedroom?
Yeah.
Okay.
Fair enough.
This is the Gems Susie sanitizer. It's in the shopping basket. So what's everybody up to today on this? It's quite a nice Saturday afternoon.
It is nice.
I'm just gonna send a message. Just sending a message to her sister, to her brother even, to her brother. Just finished a brand new client. Oh, that's exciting. What did you do on their nails, Leslie? So you see this hand is not quite as bad. Oh, I can't believe that, Claire. I know Gemma mentioned it in her live last week, but just smack the camera. If any of you haven't checked out Claire's work, do check it out. It's incredible. I've been a long time follower. Builder gel with a gorgeous olive green and gold foil bits. Oh, that sounds nice. Are you? I suppose, I mean, I used to bite my nails quite badly. I suppose when you deal with like a chronic condition, little things like picking can actually be stress relief. I would imagine Jade's picking is largely anxiety and stress release.
Yeah.
Relief. I do too, Leslie. Obviously, I don't do anyone but friends and family now, but I did a friend for the first time a few weeks ago and I was absolutely petrified. She loved them. Oh, Claire, I'm sorry to hear that, that your anxiety is high. Yeah, absolutely. I'm a toenail picker. We won't talk about that too much because, you know, but yeah, it's toenails for me. I don't have any big toenails anymore. Okay, so now we have fully prepped the nails. I'm going to just double check the sizing just to make sure that she hasn't shrunk in the wash or anything. Yeah, I've got Acrogel on my big toes and gel polish on the rest. Left, yeah.
I only know that because of that.
So I'm going to check the sizing just to make sure. Let's move all this back so I've got a bit of room. Yeah, it is. Okay, so if you've not used full cover tips before, anyone, you want to make sure they fit side wall to side wall. Just like that one does. So her pinky's not shrunk in the wash. 9, 8, 7, 6. I need to put some stickers on the inside of these so I can see what size they all are. Jade's also got quite wide nail beds. Right, that one works.
3.
Yeah. That one. That's 4. Must be that one. Thank you everyone for all the likes. So I used to do full cover tips on my nails all the time. I used them for a year before Gemma released them, trialling them. But now I'm doing hard gel on mine. I'm just doing a hard gel overlay on mine. Thanks, Jade. Just keep tapping. Just keep tapping, love, until I have to swap hands.
Why are the nail bed so deep?
They just are. Some people have just got wider nails. Is what painful? Okay, so that's her left hand measured. She hasn't shrunk. Yeah, my index fingers tend to hook a little bit. Okay. What we will be doing is cutting these down. They are far too big, far too long for Jade.
At the moment.
Ever. Because of her gymnastics and things, I refuse to let her have nails that long. One of the things I said to her is, if you want me to do your nails, you will not have them really long. You will have them the length I say work for you. And she's not complained much.
I haven't actually.
No, you haven't complained at all.
I just let you do what you do.
Yeah, she does. She trusts my judgment. And your thumb, God, your thumbs are massive, Jade, with all due respect.
My thumbs. I sent 215 likes.
Thanks, that's too big. Let's just try the next size down.
Except from this one, by the looks of it, it's shrunk.
Yeah, I think it's all this sucking, Jade. Okay, so this one, if I push it right to the cuticle, it doesn't fit that great, but if I pull it down just a millimetre, it does. That's fine, we can work with that. Let's change that to 2. I always keep the tips out just in case I put one on wonky or mess it up. You can keep tapping for the moment because I'm going to prep the tips. So the Gems full cover tips are a matte finish. So actually they don't need any filing or anything on the inside because they're already matte. However, I like to use acetone just to melt them ever so slightly, and it also leaves them tacky. And then I find that gives the best adhesion. This is the way I've been applying them for a couple of years now, and we don't have any problems. Unless Jade tries to do something silly at gymnastics or something like that.
It's normally my knee breaking.
Yeah. So I've got an old gel brush that I use for this. Blot off most of the acetone and then just rub it in. We don't want too much. And you start to see it almost start to melt. That's what we want. And then we're just going to leave them to dry. I know some people will go into full cover tips with like the sanding bands just to rough them up. This works for me, and it's worked well on everybody I've done full cover tips on. So
Can I go to work?
yeah, you can go to the toilet.
I'll still count.
There's one downstairs now, you know.
Where?
Go into the kitchen. Turn right. Door on the left.
Right. Oh, okay.
So they start to go a little bit cloudy, but you can see they look tacky. That sounds odd because how do you know something looks tacky? But trust me on that. But you do want to leave them to fully dry before you apply to the nail. And also you only need a little bit of the acetone. And I don't recommend using a good brush for this. This is my acetone brush. Hi, lovely. How are you? Ooh, just throwing the tips on the floor. Hi, Kerry. Hi, Kelly. Okay. So for everyone just joining, thank you. I'm doing my niece's nails today. She's just nipped a loo. So I'm just prepping the full cover tips with some acetone. As I said, small amount of acetone, and we're just really rubbing it in and then removing all the excess. And there we go. We'll leave them to one side now. They will fully dry and the tips will stay almost tacky, sticky.
Harry, I just sent you a rose by accident.
Oh, I don't mind you send me a rose. You can send me a rose. Okay. So for Jade, I do them for ease. I like full cover tips. They are quicker. But I do use normal tips as well. It just depends on what I'm doing. But for using a builder gel in the bottle where she wants an extension, I like the full cover tips. We're going to do that hand first. So I don't know why I'm cleaning this one, but what I now do, I have only ever learnt with normal tips. Yeah, so obviously full cover tips are, I mean, they're not a new thing, but obviously they've been around for a few years now. So they're like a gel, they're a tip made out of gel. And then you apply them with gel. So you don't stick them on. They need to be applied with gel. Yeah. Hi, Lindsay. How are you, lovely? Didn't see you pop on. I do full cover tips are great on my body. So, because there's like limited filing and things. So, obviously, with my very broken body, full cover tips works quite nicely. Ah, thanks, lovely. I was saying it's been ages since I've done a live on here. I've been doing all my lives on the nail team. Okay, we're going in with Poly Prep now. So this is our dehydrator. Now I'm going to try a tip that Gemma gave the other day to one of the ambassadors on Jade. And I'm actually going to use both primers. So this was actually a tip from the manufacturers for people that have lifting and things, because the acid primer doesn't leave it sort of feeling tacky, whereas the other primer does. So if you double up, apparently it gives you extra bonding. I don't know, but Jade, with her gymnastics and things, I always feel that it's beneficial to...
You're in the same league as me.
Am I? Yeah, Gemma mentioned it to one of our skin who asked for a really sticky primer. And that's what the manufacturer came back and said. So I thought I'd give it a try on Jade. I'll probably also give it a try on Polly when I do hers next week, because her job can get a bit physical at times. Yeah. Yeah, let me... Oh no, it was a voice message, so I can't read you what she wrote. But that is what the manufacturer came back and said. Use the acid primer and then use the non-acid primer. So I'm going to give it a try. If anyone could benefit from it, it's Jade. I'm just going to move you back a bit. Yeah, when you think about it, it does. Wipe off the brush, because obviously we don't need loads of it and we don't want to get it on the skin. And she's got teeny tiny little nails at the moment.
Except for my thumbs.
Except for your thumbs, which are really wide. I was going to say fat. I have a girl that comes to me and does judo. She's full cover tips. Yeah, so Jade does gymnastics. We put them on and I cut them down to a shorter length. But okay. They should last the same amount of time. So we're using them with Builder Gel in a bottle. So they shouldn't last any difference to overlays, to tips. If you look after them, if your client looks after them, they should last. Right, now we're going to go in with our base coat and we're going to do our scrub base layer. So I actually like to start on the thumb and we're going to dot, 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 dot. Hi, Nick. And then I'm using the Gems, Beatrice and Brianna double-ended brush. This is the Beatrice end and I'm just scrubbing the base coat in. Probably had a little bit too much. That's fine, we just wipe it away. With your scrub layer, you should still be able to see the little file marks on the nail. So it should be, after curing, or even while you're applying it, it should look shiny, but you should still be able to see all the little scuff marks and everything. If you can't see the little file marks, the little scuff marks, you've applied too much. And I always, you know, start with the thumb, biggest nail, and just drop what's on my brush onto the other nails, because my brush is picking up the gel from the other nails. So you're going to end up with more on each nail. That is now going to go into the lamp, cure for 60 seconds. And we can we don't need that hand until I've applied the... I have got Athena from the Gems Equinox collection on my nails, and I've also mixed a glitter from 5 different glitters. So we're going to use Crystal Clear. This is one of our builder gels in a bottle, and a little lamp, which I will show you in a moment.
Baby lamp.
A baby lamp. Again, all of these products are in my showcase and my shopping basket. So I've got this little lamp. This did come from Gemma. The cord doesn't fit all the way to the wall, so I do use the attachment on my Katie Barnes e-file. That is great because it means I can get it closer. I'm just going to move some of this out the way. Infill. I would infill once or twice and then remove and do a full new set normally. I wonder if I have some water.
Are your legs still crossed?
My legs are still crossed, sorry. Jade is very good. She knows if I keep my legs crossed for too long, it makes my knees go really bad. I've actually got both, the black and the rose gold. I keep the black one up in my bedroom for those bad pain days, but when I like want to do something but don't want to come down here. So we have our Gems Greta Glue, which I recommend for applying your normal tips, for applying gemstones, anything like that. For applying these, we use a builder gel in a bottle. The Greta Glue is under the prep products in my shopping basket. Okay. I feel like I've got all this stuff in front of me. So make sure you can sort of see for a couple. So I'm going to wipe off quite a lot of the gel because obviously this is the pinky, so we don't need a huge amount. You're sort of thinking about how long the natural nails are. They're quite short, so I'm only going to go up a little way, and I'm going to put a very thin layer of the builder gel. And then I'm just going to put a little touch more just at the cuticle, because then what will happen is as I squeeze it down on the nail, that is going to fill in where the apex is, because these have a very slight apex. So we mess that one up. We push down, and then I'm just going to hold it, come in with this little lamp and flash cure it in place. Yes. Yeah, so these are soft gel full tips. So they're not like the plastic ones that that you used to be able to get. These are made of a soft gel, and they are also built so they've got a very slight apex. So we use the gel to fill in the apex. So I use the little lamp because it's easier to hold it down and just flash cure it in place. And then when I've applied all 5, this will then go in the lamp and cure for 60 seconds. You can use the big lamp. It's just really difficult to hold it in place, get the hand under the lamp. So a little lamp like this, even one of the little torch-like lamps are good. Just a little something that you can use to flash cure it so that it is in place. And even though it's not fully cured, it's on pretty strong just from that flash cure. I'm not going to worry that it's not. It looked wonky for a minute. It's your finger that's wonky.
Yeah.
And we're going to be cutting these down to about there. So they're not going to be this full almond length. And that's something you can do with these tips. You can cut them down to size. So again, we're just going to go in with a little bit of the gel, roughly the length of her actual nails. I've gone a little bit shorter because it will spread slightly. A little bit more just to fill up the apex, and then we push down. Once it gets to the free edge, we sort of stop pushing too hard and go in with the lamp. I'm literally going to hold it for a few seconds there, and then I'm going to move to push down at the tip and flash cure it at the cuticle. Yeah, the full cover tips I like. I find them for my body easier because you haven't got to do so much filing. They're actually quite a quicker method if you're not stopping and talking as you go. I know some places call it sort of express tips because it's so quick, because you can literally apply paint out the door. I like to throw in a couple of other steps just for longevity, but and also Jade's not having just a plain colour. Jade is having several colours. But yeah, for me and my fibro, I just find this so much easier. But I am currently having a major love affair with our hard gel system. And that's actually what I've got on my nails. But you can apply these tips with hard gel. You can apply them with acrogel. You don't just have to use builder gel in a bottle. That's a bit too much on that one, I feel.
Look what card I want to get Bradley for his birthday.
Oh, show me. Birthday medal for my brother. It's a bit harsh.
He got me last year a princess one, like a Disney princess one, and then said, "To my biggest CUNT."
So what's the difference with hard and soft? Okay, so a hard gel is a file off system, whereas the soft gels, like the builder gel in a bottle, is a soak off system. And acrylic is a soak off system. So acrylic is more like an acrogel. Yeah, I keep asking. I'm waiting to do my some hard gel training with Gemma, and then I will absolutely be doing some hard gel tutorials. But I need Gemma to do some more. I've always been an acrylic girl, so to now say how much I'm loving the hard gel is really weird. Yeah, I haven't quite found the love of acrogel, and I don't know why, but I'm just not quite there yet with acrogel. So these tips where I scrubbed in the acetone, they are fully dry now, but it's sticky because we've melted the top layer of the underneath. Yeah, I love the hard gel, but I don't know what it is about the acrogel. Oh, thank you, Kerry. What one are you talking about? The builder gel, the hard gel, or the acrogel, Leslie? I think it's the stickiness that I struggle with the acrogel. Yeah. But our hard gel, like, you put it on and it does not move. It is stunning. I absolutely love it. I'm really hoping Gemma is going to do some more colours. Okay, so there's her 5 fingers. Again, as I said, we are going to cut these down. 4 fingers, sorry, 4 fingers. We are going to cut these down a bit. We'll sort of refine the shape here slightly before painting. But I've now nearly applied the 5 one hand of extensions. That's how quick it is. Make sure I try and do it on screen, you know.
It's on there.
It wasn't when I was down here though, was it?
No, now it is. It's actually amazing how delayed it is.
Yeah. Okay. So, thumb. My tummy's rumbling. Once that gel gets to the free edge, I don't press down as hard because I don't want to flood it too much. Obviously, you can file underneath to remove it, but the less you squeeze, the less chance of too much flooding. So, okay, so we've got a bit of flooding there. It's me trying not to talk about it. And here, that's fine. We'll file that away. That can go in the lamp for 60 seconds now. And I'll show you how I file it all away. Right, let's start work on this hand. So I'm just going to wipe them again because Jade's obviously been tapping her phone and whatnot. And just make sure they're nice and clean. It is, yes. Anyone that's just joined, I did not do any of that. That was not me. That is not me at all. That is all Jade. Jade is a picker. If Jade does not have her have nails on, Jade picks.
Just sometimes I don't even know I'm doing it.
Just disclaimer there. Move that back now. That's better. Okay, so Polyprep, our dehydrator. Start at the thumb like I try and normally do with this. kind of does the same as the sanitizer, but I just like to give it all a really good wipe. I feel weird without nails on. So obviously where I had a really bad fibro flare at the start of the year, I had nothing on my nails for sort of 2.5 months, and it was so weird. I cut them short because not having anything on felt wrong. And then when I finally did feel like doing something, I literally just painted what I had. So I had these teeny tiny little nails with colour on. But these are my nails now. So actually, I've managed to grow really nice natural nails this year, which I'm quite pleased about. And I do actually manage to do them now. So, and I'm really excited because I've got Gemma doing my nails for my birthday. Oh, hello. Say hello to your brother.
Hi, fish. You okay?
What are you doing today if you're not playing cricket? I know. She knows. Now everybody knows. It's Bradley's birthday in 3 days. For those of you that don't know, Bradley is Jade's brother. But he now lives in Devon with their dad, so Jade doesn't see him as often. Oh, playing a friendly T20. That's what you got.
Oh.
Well done. How old are you going to be?
How old am I? 25 next year. He's going to be 24.
Oh, babies. Yeah, do. And we'll see how Jade gets on with them.
Oh, 23.
23. Oh, okay. Oh, he's a baby.
I swear you're 23. Fool.
Oh, to be 23 again. Yeah, we'll see how we get on though with the this primer hack. Yeah, I saw that. Are you getting anything? So generally she's okay. Occasionally we lose one nail, but generally she's okay. But I definitely find with her that we want to we do sort of 1, sometimes 2 infills and then do a full new set. But obviously she's not had nails from me now since January, so so the primer hack is one of our ambassadors asked if it was possible to get a really sticky primer because she was having trouble with lifting, and Gemma spoke with the manufacturer and they said they don't do it, but what they recommend is you do the acid primer and then the non-acid primer, and that should have a similar sort of finish. So we're trying it today.
What do you want for your birthday, by the way?
Oh, Bradley, what do you want for your birthday? Jade is very bad with her nails. Yeah, we've already talked about that, Bradley. Okay, well you'll have to message me tonight if you do win anything. And what do you want for your birthday? I'm not getting you anything, but Jade wants to know. Okay. So we've done our dehydrator, and then we've done no, not yet. I need to do a base coat, and then we've tried the primer hack that we heard about. Hi, Abby. So now we're going to do our Betty base again. So like I did before, I wipe off one side and then I literally bop, 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 bop.
You didn't answer my question, but okay, bye.
Oh, bye. Have a good rest of your game. Speak soon. How are you today, Abby? I will. He's asleep. He won't come down while Jade's here. Oh, cleaning. How are my beautiful girls? Okay, so we're doing our scrub layer of base coat now. So a little blob of base coat on each nail and then just scrub it in. Oh, I bet she is. Did she have fun though? Did she have a good first week? Oh, hopefully. Fingers crossed. I won't shout their names out then. Put that in the lamp. 60, yeah. Whilst that's in the lamp, I'm just going to wipe away any tackiness on the other hand. Just where we've had a little bit of like gel overspill. Oh, that's good.
Where's my phone doing?
I don't know, Jade. I don't know. It's your phone.
Did you hear that?
I did. Went mad. So she'll be excited to go back on Monday. Is she doing every day or? Right, there you go. Do what you want with that hand for a while. Oh, within reason. Don't start doing anything dodgy. Oh, that's so nice. It's one of those things, some start and love it. Some are like, yeah, okay, I've done one day. I'm done now. That must be nice for all of you though. She gets that time. You've got that time with just the twins and work and things. Right, I need to have some more water, Jade. I feel really dehydrated today.
Wait, you can have...
I will open it later. Okay.
These are even not live, they'll love it.
Okay, when I've applied these, we'll open it. Right, so now we're going to apply exactly the same as we did the other hand. So, for anyone that's just joined, I'm applying Gems Full Cover Tips with the Gems Builder Gel to Jade's nail.
And Helen didn't do this.
And I didn't do that. That nail, that was Jade picking and biting and being naughty. That was not Helen with the prep. I bet it is. And, you know, she is your first baby. So, you know, you've always had her around. Do the twins notice her not being around? Or are they just like oblivious? So, for any of you that didn't know, Abby is one of our ambassadors. They look... Oh, that's so sweet. Do you have that, like, reunion every day? I've just got this image of them throwing themselves into her arms and them like, never go again. Maybe I've been watching too much TV. Watching too much.
Every day, oh, I love it.
Oh, that's so sweet. At least they've got each other at home though. you know, as well. Having the twins, she's not leaving one younger sibling. Oh, that's so cute. Everything I'm using is from Gems Nail Systems. It is all in my showcase basket. So I'm using the Gems full cover tips and the Gems Builder Gel in a bottle. So they should last same amount as other nails, 2 to 3 weeks I would recommend, and you can infill them. We're not going to leave them this length. This length is not going to work with Jade's life.
Nope.
So I will be cutting them down before we paint them. So I'm just going to pin the builder gels for a minute. Oh, there they are. So we have 7 builder gel in a bottles available at Gems. I think a couple of colours are still out of stock. Can you click on that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4 again.
So there's only 4 currently in stock. Crystal Clear is in stock. Precious Pink or Precious Cinderella and Asher are all available. I'm actually planning on using Precious, so that's quite handy that it's still in stock. So for anyone just popped on, I'm just painting a thin amount, roughly the same size as her, same length as her Jade's nail, a little bit shorter, doesn't matter. And then just going to add a little extra blob at the cuticle bit, because that is just going to help to fill the apex. If you don't have enough to fill it, that's where you're going to start to get some air bubbles and things, and it doesn't sit nicely. It's the Gems Builder Gel in a bottle, Anthony. It's the pinned product, and I'm using Crystal Clear. Gonna roll it, press it right down until that gel gets to the free edge, and then flash cure. We're then just going to press it down at the tip and flash cure at the cuticle. We don't worry, try and avoid any over spill, flooding of the gel, but if we do get a little bit, it's not the end of the world. It can be removed. And these are the tips that I've used, just for anyone wondering. They are in the shopping basket. Here at Gems, we have almond and coffin available currently, but they can be shaped to suit. So you can cut them down to a shorter length, and you can adjust the shape if you need to. I think eventually there will be some other shapes available. I hope. I got my little lamp here from the nail team, but it's not currently available on TikTok. It's only on the Double Yeah. But any little torch light for flash curing is just much easier than trying to use a lamp. So last one, and then that's all 10 applied. It is definitely a quicker way of doing extensions. I've obviously taken a little bit longer today because I've chatted in between. But I reckon you could do a full set applying them in about 20 minutes. Probably even faster the more you do it. Okay, so they're now going to go in the lamp. She's going to do a full 60-second cure. And while she does that, I'm going to open my present from Jade.
Yeah. It can be an early Christmas present.
Early birthday present?
Oh yeah, that thing. Not birthday. Early birthday present. Do you know I made it like just because I made it.
Woohoo! What are you doing on yours, Claire? Have you tried any of the Gems products yet? Did you make it?
Yeah.
Okay. It's beautiful packaging, Jade. Oh, it's got my name on and everything.
It's easier to go from the bottom.
Oh, is it? I was just gonna...
It's fine, do whatever.
I was just gonna cut. I don't know where to cut.
There, that's where the thing is.
Yeah, I can see it now. Right, here we go. We're just having a little short interval whilst I open my present from Jade, and then we will continue her nails. Ooh! Not a clue. Or, yeah, definitely invest. We'd love to know what you think. Okay. Thank you for your order. I didn't order this.
I know. I just put it in Amazon.
Thank you for your order.
You need to shake it first.
I need to shake it first. Okay. Oh, hello. Ah, that's so cute. So it's one of the like snow globe ones. So this is my little present from Jade that she's made for me. How cute is that? Is it like one of those wraps you get?
Yeah.
That's so cute. I love it, Jade. Hi, Danny. When did you sneak on? Oh, thank you, Jade. I love that.
Sorry?
It's got a straw. It's got cleaning. It also comes with
Straw and
straw
washing.
cleaning thing. It also comes with all the instructions. I love that. I think the whole family have got them because she came with a load of boxes.
They're all slightly
Oh, okay. It's a good cut, that, isn't it? Jade does make them, so she is on watching me. So, you know,
Hello.
if you like the look of them, feel free to message her. She'll put a comment so you know her page. She didn't know she was going to do that, but she is now because I've just told her. She's Snapchatting at the moment. I probably can't even say that. Yeah, pop Jade a message. I'm sure she'll be able to.
There you go. I said hello.
There you go. That's Miss thing. Okay. Right, we just wipe off just for any spillage, not spillage, you know what I mean. any flooding. And now we're going to cut them
short with your magnets.
We're going to take them short. So, Jade would probably love to have her nails this long.
No, that's too long.
Okay. Once upon a time, Jade would have loved to have had her nails this long.
Yeah.
Now, Jade does gymnastics. She is also a gymnastics coach. So this is not practical. And even if it was practical, I would not allow it. Her natural nails are incredibly short. She is incredibly clumsy. She is my niece. I'm allowed to say these things. So we're going to take them down, and we are going to take them a little bit shorter than I would normally today, just because I've not done her nails in such a while and they are a little bit shorter than normal. So just, right. That is to give me a starting point. And obviously with these full cover tips, you can trim them, you can file them, you can make them work. Okay. We'll also lose a little bit in filing, so. And Jade will get on her hands and knees afterwards and find all the bits of tip that are pinged off.
No, that's Ryan's job.
Oh, that's Ryan's job for £10, yeah. I found 3.
Out of 5.
Out of 5. Yep, she is.
Yeah.
So I call Jade my niece. She's not... That one just went down my top. I think she sells them on...
Just at the moment, we are making a page, but at the moment, just like word of mouth.
Okay, so message her and she'll be able to sort it out. And when she sets up a page, I'll make sure I share it.
Me and my friend Billy are doing a joint account.
Oh, okay. You and Billy.
Yeah.
Was Billy here when I opened it?
I don't. No, only because she's going through stuff.
Okay.
That's who I was Snapchatting.
Yeah, I know. Okay.
She's gonna make bows.
She's going to make bows.
Like hair bows.
Ooh.
And I'm gonna make bracelets and cups.
Well, I'm going to need a bracelet.
And pens.
And a pen.
Like beadable pens.
Yeah, I'm going to need one of them.
That's fine.
And one of them. I was going to say something and then my brain stopped. I'm just trying to work my brain a minute, see if I can remember what I was going to say. Oh no, I was saying, so Jade, I call Jade my niece. She is not technically my niece. Her dad is Ryan, my nephew's dad. Same dad, different mum. And then there's Bradley, who you quite often, some of you quite often get to know Bradley because he comes on my lives quite often. So that's Jade and Bradley. They are Ryan, my nephew's brother and sister. Same dad, different mum. But I just call them my niece and nephew for ease. Okay. Can we just turn that hand up a minute? Your wonky one, do you want it? Yeah, that works actually. Ignore me. I'm just going to shape them a bit. Some of them I just feel need a little bit of
Shape.
Refining, but I'm not going to... I'm not going to like do it perfectly because I'm actually going to be adding a coat of a Builder Gel colour as my base for the nail art. So I will refine that, but let's just get the basic shape down. I'll also show you a picture of the designs she sent me. Some of you might have been on the live when she first sent them to me and we picked the design. Those of you that weren't, I'll show you the design that was chosen. Yeah, one of them I refused straight up. No, don't like that. So the one we went with was actually chosen by the viewers on my Gems live at the time. So, you know, if you were on that live, some of you had a big say in this set of nails.
Very true.
So if it turns out awful, oh my God, how many people am I letting down? I'm just using a 240 grit file just to shape them. Honestly, they don't need anything harsher. I might go up to a 180 once I've got the gel on, but I'm just being extra careful of that nail that finger that Jade has decided is a chew toy. Why are you laughing?
It's not a chew toy, I just pick it.
I also apologise if I keep going out of shot. Yeah, I like chew toy. Occasionally I am our dog's chew toy.
That's why I have fidget toys to chew.
Yeah, clearly. Right, I'm now going to go over with my sanding band again. Even though they are a matte finish, I just like to rough them up a little bit. Oh, don't do this to me now. There we go. My e-file is being very temperamental at the moment. I use a Builder Gel in a bottle to apply the tips with. So it's the Gems Clear Builder Gel in a bottle that we use. What I will try and do is create some clips afterwards. Oh, that's okay. Feel free to ask, and we've got plenty of nail techs on watching, so if I miss any questions, I'm sure they will help and offer some advice. So just roughing up a little bit, but I also like to do this just to really thin out the cuticle a bit so that we end up with a seamless finish. So we don't have any little steps or bumps or anything. And to be honest, this step is not like necessary. This is just my preference. But it also allows me to get rid of any gel that might have squeezed out the sides. just gives us a nice base to work from. Yeah, I'm not saying I'm a full cover tips expert. I've been using them for a while and I found ways that work for me and for those people that have, you know, my few friends and family that have full cover tips. So it's not just Jade. I have a friend that I do full cover tips on as well. So okay, so this is where we've got a bit of gel.
That looks so different compared to what it sounds.
I'm going to go in with another little bit there just to get rid of the last of it, but we'll just get it down as best we can with the sanding band. There are bits you can use around the cuticle of full cover tips. Honestly, I like my sanding band. So that's where we've got a little bit of gel that just squeezed out as I was applying it. So we're now going to go in. I'm going to try the Katie Barnes Oopsie bit. I've not tried it yet, but I'm quite interested. Yes, I'm going to try it. Which side do you use it from? So I've not actually tried the KB Oopsie bit yet. So this will be fun. Flat to the nail wall. Like that. Oh, cool. Okay. Just going to come round here. Just brush away so I can see where we're at. There we go, look at that. Quite liking the Oopsie bit. I am going to go back in just to tidy up now with the sanding band. Right, for no other reason than I am a perfectionist. I have the Nicole. I gotta be honest, I'm a bit hit and miss with her. She's quite nice around the cuticle, but I didn't like her for removing gel. Okay, that hand is looking pretty okay. So what I'm going to do now is dust off, and I'm going to go back to my brush, my old brush and my acetone, and I'm going to just go right around that cuticle. This, again, it just helps to melt it into the cuticle a bit. Very small amounts. Yeah, I'm wiping most of it off the brush, so it's just a wet brush. Okay, there we go. That is one hand. Now let's do the other hand. Okay. It was the thumb that... Oh no, it was that hand that spilled. So we didn't quite have a perfect fit here just because of the shape, but that's fine because I'm just going to blend it. And then you won't even notice once we put colour on. I uncrossed my legs for a bit.
Huh?
I've just uncrossed my legs.
Okay.
Just making sure I don't miss any questions. If you have got any questions, you know, do go ahead, ask. It can be about the brand, it can be about the products, it can be about me, it can be pretty much anything, really. So we're just going to be extra careful around the cuticle here because this was Jade's chewing nail. Although she says it doesn't hurt, so
It doesn't.
To be honest, I don't know why I'm being careful, but mainly because I don't want to. Nope, you've not missed that, Leslie. I'm sorry, Jade, I can't sit without my legs crossed.
Fine.
No, you haven't missed it. We'll be talking through that in a moment, and I'd check the colours are what Jade wants. No, my luck, she'll go, oh, actually, I was thinking a different colour. Hi, Sue. How are you?
Thinking a different colour. No, I actually looked at the photo again today.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, I actually like that.
We've still got to use Jade on you somewhere.
Which colour is Jade again?
Turquoise. Green. Turquoisey green, yeah. Turquoisey blue. Ah, that's lovely. We'll be getting to the fun stuff very soon of decorating them. I'm very sad about the nails I'm doing tomorrow because I'm not actually doing nails tomorrow. I'm removing nails tomorrow because my friend's daughter that I said I would do, I wouldn't normally do them that age. Helicopter. But she was going to go and have them done regardless. So I was like, I'm going to do them. Yep, full cover tips right up to the cuticle. But yeah, so I've got to remove her nails for her for going back to school, which I'm quite sad about because I really liked the design I did on them. I've really got to post some pictures of the work I've done over the last couple of months. Okay, so that is, we're gonna,
It's not alive. I tried hiding it.
just gonna dust off. And then I'm gonna do the acetone on this hand. So again, smallish, small amount, and just paint it around. Really, it is just a damp brush, and it's just melting the acetone in. No worries, Sharon. It's just melting the tip down ever so slightly so you get a flusher finish.
Sharon. Hello.
I occasionally, if I do full cover tips on my own nails, I forget. But and I'm literally just going right around the cuticle. I don't want to go down the nail. I don't want to get to the free edge or anything. Let's put some of this stuff away because I feel like I'm building up a... Right, I don't need that anymore, and I don't need that anymore, and I don't need that anymore. That is all for...
Can I go and get a drink?
Yeah.
Do you want one?
No, I've got...
Oh yeah, you've got your water.
Oh yeah, I've also got Dr. Pepper. Right, I'm just going to tidy up some of these bits, get them out of the way. Because I feel like I've got a gajillion and one things on my desk at the moment. Okay. I kept the tips out in case I messed up. These are what I've used, but I didn't mess up, so good. It's always a bonus. Oh, I might need that actually. Right, where's my other phone? There it is. Okay, so this is the set that Jade has requested. And actually, some of you might recognise it because she was watching one of my nail team lives and what?
Do you have any juice?
Yeah, go into the kitchen, the door on the left-hand side.
Yeah.
The big cupboard door.
Yeah.
There'll be juice in there.
Oh, yeah. Right.
Okay. She hasn't been here as often. She hasn't been in the kitchen since it's been redone. Or normally there's someone here and they'll bring her drinks and things. Yeah, so this is what we chose to do on one of my lives. She sent me 3 or 4 pictures and this is the one that we chose. So I've got some colours that I think she might like and we'll see what she says.
I found something better.
One of Ryan's coats. So that's what we're doing. So what I'm thinking, Jade, is we're going to we use Precious.
Gorgeous.
For the base. Now this is a builder gel in a bottle as well, so that is going to add a little bit more strength to the nails. You don't need it.
Yeah.
I just see you pinging off one of those nails.
No, I did that.
Okay, so you don't need to go in with a coat of builder gel once you've applied the full cover tips. You can go straight into colour. They are strong enough, but for Jade, we quite often go in with a builder gel colour. Sometimes because she wants a French or art, so we want a a core colour, which the builder gels are. And sometimes because I just want to give her a little bit of extra strength because I know what she's like. So I thought Precious would be perfect for that design. Now we've got a little bit of glitter, so I was thinking Jessica. Which I know you've had before.
Yeah.
It's the flash one.
Yeah, I like that.
But I thought she would work.
Yeah.
So we're going to do a bit of Jessica. And then for the cat eye nails, I was thinking Evangeline.
Yeah, love.
Okay. No, I don't, Danny. I know that there was some issues with the builder gels. I don't want to go into...
Oh, look, you can see where I opened it on the side of my hand.
Yeah, I'll take your word for it. So no, I don't. I'm not 100% certain. Best would be to message Gemma or Lou. So Precious that we're going to go in with now is in stock. So I am in West Sussex, Amy. The Gems headquarters is in Doncaster. Okay. This is also why I didn't do loads of filing, shaping, because I'm going to do it once I apply a coat of Precious. Yeah, I'm not 100% certain. Sorry, lovely. I know that there were some issues. So best person to ask is Lou or Gemma. Now, Precious is a builder gel. We're not necessarily using it as a builder gel. I'm using it more as a colour because oh, thank you. You always tell me I haven't quite got it right. Alana, Elena,
Eliana.
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 One of these days I'm going to pronounce it right.
Eleanor.
So if we look at the image, Jade's doing, we've not got, oh, brilliant. Elana. I'll have forgotten by next week. So, which one am I using? Sorry, not that one. I still need to fix my Addison brush. We'll go to the other Addison brush. Okay, so all the nails that Jade is having is, it's not a full... Elana or Elana.
Elana.
Oh, God.
Eliana.
No, it's Elana or Elana. So I'm probably just going to do the one coat of this. It's just there for base colour. So I will just apply it and then probably just refine the shape a little bit. I I like to just give mine a quick flash cure before I move on to the next. It's such a beautiful natural colour, it's precious. Now obviously if you were using Elana.
Lana.
Elana. Elana. Elana.
No,
Aha!
Jade
Woohoo!
of Alana.
Yeah, now I got it. Elana.
Alright.
Okay, so we're just painting that on. I'm not going to be going back with the second coat to build the structure. Don't need it. This is literally colour today. So I'm just going in with a thin coat. I'll get there. Oh, thank you. So just giving them a quick flash cure. I find it easier. We don't have any worry about the colour flooding the sidewalls or the free edge if Jade moves her hand around. This finger, for anyone that has just joined, that is Jade's doing. That is not my doing. She is a picker and a biter.
Oh yeah, that's my fault.
When she has not got nails on, she is dreadful.
Oh, no. Broke this, oh dear. Not actually broke it.
That's all right, that's just my ones that I need to do swatches of for Gemma and me. I know. I should have just told her to shut up so I could work it out. I got that from the... Can you write Sheen? Jade's going to write it because it's one that...
Wait.
Yeah. Yeah. No. Jade's about to write it. These are full cover tips, Amy.
Wait, I don't know if I spelled it right, but...
No, you haven't spelled it right. But you know the one that she means from the spelling, hopefully. It's those letters in a slightly different order. Thank you, everyone. She had all the right letters, just not quite the right order.
Guys, I've been off college for like 2 months.
Jade, honestly, even if you hadn't, it was very close. Yeah, gold star for effort. So yes, whoever asked. I rested all day yesterday, Sharon. I slept. I made the right choice in cancelling Polly because there's no way I would have managed them. But yeah, I am feeling better today. Thank you. I mean, Jade would have understood. Although looking at the state, I don't think her nails would have. The basket is not my shop. The basket is the shop that I'm a head ambassador for. So I use all of the products, I promote the products. It's not my actual shop, but it's the products that I use and promote.
So go buy.
But it is a fabulous shop, fabulous brand. You know, I do recommend it, obviously, as ambassador.
Recognise
Jake, what? You know you can use that hand at the moment?
Yeah, I know. But it wouldn't let me recognise my old to pick up. Oh, right.
Yeah. Silly sausage. Just need a little bit more gel around the cuticle. So yeah, like I said, this is a builder gel. So obviously you can build your structure. You can give yourself apex. I did all of that when I applied the full cover tips with the clear. So I am literally using this as colour. And then I'm just going to go back in and shape the side walls and free edge just to make sure they're nice and tidy before I start applying colour. Yes, it's Gems Nail Team is the page. gems.nail.team. I think if you go onto my homepage, my main my profile page, it should be in my bio. Yeah, it's that one as well. So the glue I use is the Gems Greta glue, but I used a builder gel to apply these tips. So I used the builder gel in a bottle to stick these tips on. I actually feel like they don't need any more shaping because I've applied it so well. Pop in the lamp.
60.
60. Always 60. Now I need your other hand all the time. Your nails are going to be tacky at all times now, so you cannot do playtime.
It's just going to go through stories.
Yeah, they are really good, aren't they? What are you doing?
I'm not, I was watching someone's TikTok story and now you said don't play. So
I would play quickly. Play carefully. God.
They're going back on your light now.
If they're fully cured, you don't need to leave them in the lamp. Just don't touch anything. Yeah, the builder gel is such a nice one to work with. So yeah, as I said, I'm applying it very thin. I'm using it as design, not structure in this set.
You guys are funny. Yeah, I am.
We are, yeah. So I'm just using a little cheap Flash and Cure torch that I got. And then for a full cure, I use a proper lamp. To whoever asked that question. Yeah, check with Gemma or Lou, because I know that there was a few issues. Thank you, Danny. Yeah, don't ask Jade to do it again. She doesn't know. We'd end up with goodness knows. Honestly, you can get them from anywhere. I have the one I used when I was applying the full cover tips is from the Nail Team shop. But that one has to be plugged in. I like this one for just flash curing. And obviously you don't have to flash cure in between each nail. That is just personal preference for me, because I just like to make sure that the gel doesn't flood the sidewalls or the cuticle. It doesn't sort of pull at the free edge. So I just give it a flash cure. It's gorgeous, isn't it, Claire? So, I mean, we've got some beautiful builder gel colours. Thank you. Yeah, so if I'm doing an acrylic nail and I'm just doing tips, I will use my glue. But obviously for full cover, I apply with the builder gel. Yes, for full cover tips, you use a builder gel to apply them. Because what I'm going to do is when I finish the live, I will make some clips of the application and things and post them. Yeah. And if you like this colour, then we've also got Asher, which is the same colour, but with sparkle. I did consider Asher for Jade, but I felt because we were using other colour as well, it would be a bit too much sparkle. And I can't believe I'm saying it will be too much sparkle. And I'm using the Gems double-ended Addison and Avery brush just to neaten it up. Now, obviously, if I was doing this and I wanted structure, I would then go in and add a second layer, but I don't need to. I was like that, Claire. I was hands down acrylic girl. I didn't even like gel polish until I started using Gems. She brought back my love of gel polish, and then obviously as she brought out new, you know, the different systems, so the builder gel, the hard gel, I won't talk too much about the aqua gel because I still don't get on with that. It just helped me find my love of different systems. So it depends what type of tip they are. If you have got a soft gel tip, then using a builder gel is better. However, if you've just got a plastic tip that you can get from, you know, the chemist or from the rainforest shop, because we're not allowed to say those names, then glue works just as well. But for these soft gel tips, a builder gel is what is recommended, and it'll also help the nail last 2 to 3 weeks. But this is more a professional treatment as opposed to just gluing on some press-on nails. And that's not anything wrong with press-on nails or anything, but to put them on with builder gel and everything is a, I can't think of the word I'm trying to think of. It's a professional service with qualification and everything.
Nearly at 10k.
Am I? Oh,
You got 8.4k.
Thanks, Emma. Yeah, that's what I half got out, and that's what I was trying to mean. I wouldn't say to Jade, like in those few months where I couldn't do her nails and I was really struggling with my fibromyalgia and she used stick-on nails, I wouldn't be very happy if I found out she applied them with builder gel. Hi, lovely. Sorry, I thought I had someone coming up the driveway.
It sounded like it.
It did. I'm glad it wasn't just me.
That's why I looked as well.
Okay. So just neatening that out, and then we're going to move on. And these will last 2 to 3 weeks. I wouldn't recommend any longer than 3 weeks. Jade, I would definitely not recommend any longer than 3 weeks. So that can go in the lamp for curing. I now need the image back so that I can... Okay, so are we doing the same as the picture? Then do you want, say, the middle finger and the thumb with the cat eye, the ring finger as a full glitter, and the other two with the glitter fade?
Yeah.
Okie dokie. Let's do the glitter first.
The glitter first.
So I'm going to use, this is Jessica, one of our gel polishes. Jessica is a reflective gel polish. Please excuse the state of my bottle. It's a very well loved and used bottle. So I use a gel base coat and then I use a gel base coat on the nail, a gel polish, and then I use the builder gel to apply the full cover tips. We did do a proper consultation right before we started, but my brain doesn't remember that long ago. Right. Okay. No, don't worry, Kelly. We've just, you know. So, what I was saying, Jessica, she's a beautiful flash glitter. She is one of our gel polishes. So, on those nails, which are going to be a glitter ombre, I'm going to pat on and then fade it back. And I will do 2 coats to get the to get a really nice colour. And I'm using the Brianna ombre brush just to fade it. Then just gonna... So it's a very soft, it's a colour that goes really, really nicely with Precious. I use Jessica a lot as a touch of glitter with Precious. Oh my God. Yeah. See, even then I forgot which nail was supposed to be the ombre and which was the full cover. Full nail. So I'm doing very thin amount just so that I can build it up without adding lots of thickness to the tip of her nail. Ring finger. Just going to flash those. That's okay. So obviously I'm live here today, but as a head ambassador for the nail team, myself and a couple of others, one of us is always live every day on the nail team TikTok. I usually do Wednesdays and occasionally another day. Then we have Gemma, the owner of the brand. She does a couple of lives, and then Natalie, she also does. So they are also great lives to pop onto and ask questions, especially if you get a live with Gemma. She is... well, if Gemma doesn't know it, it's probably not worth knowing, because Gemma has over 30 years experience as a nail tech, as an educator. Yeah, she is amazing at 3D, isn't she? Absolutely, Gemma is a legend. Right, I'm going to flash cure before she goes in the lamp. Just because, there you go, in you go, 60, yeah. I mean, I've had a really bad year with my fibro, so I've not done anywhere near as many nail sets as I would have done, and especially live. And that's partly why I've just stuck to the lives where I swatch or I talk about the products, because my confidence has been on a real downer. But my aim now is to get back into doing some lives where I demo things, not just talk. Oh, that's lovely. I'm hopeless. Is it Lena? Lena? Don't keep your mouth shut, you're confusing me. How is it pronounced? Lena, Lena, or something completely different? Oh, thanks, Claire. So I will be back on Friday. First one, Lena. Did I say Lena first? So that's how hopeless I am. Is it Lena? Brilliant, thank you. I'll have forgotten by next week, but so yeah, I will definitely be live on Friday doing acrylic nails on my sister. Not quite sure about my Wednesday live yet. Possibly swatching. Thank you. I mean, I explained at the start, I don't work as a full-time nail tech anymore. The only people I do their nails is a couple of friends and a few friends and a couple of family members, because my body just won't allow me to work full-time anymore. And that's why I focus on creating content, swatching and things for Gemma. But it's nice to actually get back and do a couple of people's nails. So yeah, Builder Gel is better for natural nails, so you can use it as an overlay on natural nails, or for creating shorter extensions. If you want to do a longer nail, then I would recommend looking at either acrylic hard gel or acrogel. Yeah, so I was actually supposed to do Polly, my sister's nails, yesterday, but I just had a really bad day with fibro, so I cancelled her, and she's really understanding. And that's why occasionally, you know, I hate it when I have to do it, but occasionally if I'm due to do a live and my pain levels are all over the place, I will just have to cancel it last minute. And, you know, I hate doing that, but I have to listen to my body. I've learnt the hard way what happens if I don't, so. I would normally use a striping brush just to tidy things up, but as I've got this one in my hand, I'm just going to use it on the side just to neaten it up around the cuticle and the side walls. Yes, I do my own nails as well. It's not the nicest of illnesses to have, and I think one of the hardest things with fibro is how unpredictable it can be. Like, one day I can get out of bed and do things, and the next day I can't get out of bed at all, and then maybe the day after I can get out of bed but I can barely function. You know, it makes living a proper life hard because you just can't predict how you're going to be day to day. I set aside a day to do mine. I cannot just have one hand done. Yeah. It's hard, especially if you are somebody that has always been busy, always been doing things. So, like, you know, before I became unwell, I was a full-time mobile nail tech. I also had a part-time job. I helped look after my youngest nephew, or actually he's my oldest nephew.
Ryan.
Yeah.
Okay, you're
Oldest. But he was very young at the time. I did school runs and looked after him when his mum worked. I also did teas and ran the bar at my local cricket club. And it's all things I had to stop doing overnight. You know, I gave up driving because my legs are so badly affected. I use a wheelchair a lot of the time, which meant I couldn't do school pickups. I couldn't do teas or run the cricket club bar. It's a hard transition to go from that to being stuck in bed days at a time. But I'm now fortunate that I've got my beautiful nail room in the house, so I've been able to increase the sort of content I do, and I've been able to do lives. I became secretary of the cricket club 7 years ago, and I run all of the social events, so that keeps me busy without having to do anything too physical. And my nephew's 16 now, so he doesn't really need to be looked after. But I became an ambassador for the nail team and Gems 5 years ago. Just at the start of, or just as we'd gone into lockdown, I became an ambassador, and I was in a really bad place then. And I was very close to actually packing in doing anything nail related at that point, content, anything. And Gemma really gave me a fresh start and an opportunity that has, it's grown. I mean, how much I do for her and for the brand now. I still have pinch me moments. That would be the Ryan on the move. Right, so I've just come down a bit further than I would have liked here. So I'm just going to push it back. And then I'm just going to come back with this one and just feather it again slightly. And I'll probably forget now which end's which.
I hope I don't have to pay for this thing tonight.
Keep going, Danny. You're doing everything right. And if you want to chat about other things you could do, pop me a message. I'm happy to talk to you. Okay, so that is 2 coats of the beautiful Jessica. Again, I'm just flash curing it. You don't have to. I am now with. And we're going to do the 2 coats on the other hand, and then we're going to do the cat eye top coat, and then it's done. I've got a load of lids out on my desk now. I'll have to remember which one goes with which brush. So to do this ombre, just talk you through how I'm doing it a bit. I'm really just daubing it, right?
You can't see my nail.
You can't see your nail, sorry. This is a technical term. I'm just daubing it at the tip, literally just plopping it on. It doesn't matter if it's a bit bumpy, it's a bit thick in places, because then I'm taking an ombre brush and I am just gently feathering it back. If I feel my brush has got too much on it, I'm just going to wipe the brush off, and it's almost just touching it. Then when I'm sort of happy with how far back I've gone, I'm taking it from this angle and I'm patting it up and down. And this just really helps that blend. I don't know why, it just does. And there we go. Yeah, I just think it wasn't the perfect one for her. But yeah, she does say at the moment, if there was any in the range, it would be this one. Yeah. Okay. Now, obviously, because this is at the tip, I don't want to make it really thick. So that's why we're sort of really patting it down afterwards as well. And I'm only going in with a little bit of gel. I have fallen back in love with the ombre brush for actually using it for these type of ombres. I use it for marbles as well, but I've actually found the love for this brush again.
The love.
I used it for an actual coloured ombre a few weeks ago. Hate doing gel ombres, but I was actually really pleased with how it turned out. So give me an acrylic brush for an ombre and I'll be happy. Or acrylic. Right, in the lamp. Thank you much, Lee. Just gonna get the glitter out of the brush. And now we're going to do the cat eye. So this is Evangeline. This is from the...
I was looking at that.
Yeah.
And suddenly you went...
this is Evangeline. She is from the Ethereal collection. So the Ethereal collection is a 10 colour collection. Half of them are cat eyes and half of them are shimmery colours. Really nice to play with. So we are going to use Evangeline, the cat eye. We're also going to have a little bit of fun with applying her. Okay, so I've popped Jade's hand or nail on top of the magnet. Yeah. Yeah, it just gives it a slightly different finish to if you obviously did the cat eye effect as like a stripy line or something. I can't take any credit. I saw someone else do it and it's like my favourite way to do cat eye at the moment because then it just looks different from every angle. I always say put your cat eye straight in the lamp to cure because you don't want it to change, but I flash cured it so you don't need to. Yeah, it's beautiful, isn't it? So the 5 cat eye colours are gorgeous. So again, I've just laid the magnet so it's sort of right under the nail. And I'm actually going to clean this because I feel like you've got some dust on that nail. Obviously, be careful where you put your magnet, because if it's slightly magnetic, your magnet will go flying. Better. She had a bit of dust. Yeah, I can't take credit for it, but it is the way I've done cat eye designs on myself in the last year. Wait a minute. Put it back. A bit more coverage. There you go. Because we've got that precious base colour, which is, it's similar. That can go right in the lamp, full hand, 60 seconds. Thank you. I'm not too worried about getting that perfectly at the cuticle, because it's all going to blend quite nicely. And having the precious base. Check that one. Just going to give her a wipe. So let's get in screen as well, so that anyone that's just popped on can see. You can actually see it moving where the magnet is moving the pigments and things. You can just see it happening as soon as I put it on the nail. Oh, she had some fluff. She had some fluff on the nail.
I think Uncle Peter's back.
I'd be very surprised if he was back, given that he's scoring at cricket.
Oh, okay.
And you just, now, like with that cat eye effect, as she turns her nail, it just looks all different because of how I've done with the magnet. I can't even remember where I first saw it, but I really liked it, and I did it on my own nails, and I was just like, oh, I love this. Okay, pop in the lamp for 60. Let's get rid of some of this. We're going to do second coat of the cat eye, and then we can top coat. And just get rid of any fluff that she's picked up.
Somehow.
Yeah, so once you've got your magnet, you can really play around with the cat eye. And the magnet, we've also got a round magnet as well, so you can lay it across the nail like this. You can push it up, you can use the dot. You can, honestly, you can just have fun and just try different ways of holding the magnet to the nail. Yeah, I keep seeing it, and obviously I've seen people that use like a paper clip and things for it. I just haven't quite it's not even something I've worried about trying, if I'm honest, but I think you can buy them like ready bent from places now. Like a bit of wire bent into the shape needed for. Yeah. But if I move the magnet around, it's going to give you slightly different looks as well. And I'm just flash curing it just to keep it in place before she pops it in the lamp. Yeah, I mean, I've seen them, but I've got to be honest, I'm quite straightforward when it comes to cat eyes. I'll do a line across, I'll do some circles. I really need to sort of play around and find some different ways of doing them. Oh, I keep thinking I missed a bit. It's where the... I do love, though, how it looks slightly different in different lights. I was actually a bit worried about time because of the dog, and actually we're all right.
Really
yeah. Time flies when you're having fun. So look, if I move the magnet around, you can sort of see how you're getting different looks. I'm just going to leave it there, let it settle, flash cure it. It almost looks a little bit uneven, but it's not. It's just where the different effects are. Okay, 60. And now it's time for my favourite part of any design, top coat. We are using the one and only Tina top. She is the best top coat I've ever used, hands down. She is the absolute best. I'm just going to check Jade's not picked up any fluff anywhere. Yeah, so some of the names are random, and some of them are named after people, like specific people. So some have got they've been named. Some have been named after ambassadors. Some have been named after family members. The new bits that I got in my pink delivery today that I can't show anybody. We've got Tilly in there. That's Gemma's dog's name. So yeah, it's sorry. I just stuck my finger in the gel. You. Yes, I will. I will pop some. I will do a video and some pictures and things. Probably won't be doing it till tomorrow or Monday, but I will. I'll also try and pick out some clips. Right, can you have those four up like that, please? I'm not sure I did. I'll make sure I have a look though. Right, pop that in the lamp for 60 seconds and we'll do the thumb separate. I will make sure I have a look, Danny. I'm actually really bad at scrolling at the moment. Yeah, I'm not very good at the moment. I've kind of lost the not enthusiasm. I've just lost my routine a bit. Oh no, I do need to get that routine back and make sure I keep up to date with what all the ambassadors and content creators are doing and not put my finger in the top coat. But I do love a marble nail. I will be doing a marble nail live at some point because Carla doesn't like marbles, so I've promised her I will do a proper lesson for her. Ah, I bet that was a nice combination. Yours is a beautiful purple. That was my request to Gemma straight away. Can we have Danny as the purple? I know you got to choose which one, but I did ask for one of the Dannys to be purple. It just seemed appropriate. Okay, upside down. Well, I remembered. come back a minute. Your funky finger. You've just wiped the top coat. Okay, pop in the lamp. Boom. I would suggest then, Maisie, you're applying it too thick. You don't need to apply it very thick at all. It could also be that the surface you are applying it to is too shiny, and you need to rough up the surface a bit. The colours are incredibly pigmented, so you do not need to apply it thick at all. That will cause it to wrinkle. Are you also curing it for the full 60 seconds? And what lamp are you using? Is it got the is it sort of the recommended nanometers that we recommend? Okay, put them in. Absolutely. Yeah, so thin coats at 60 should be okay, but keep it thin. They are incredibly pigmented, that one thin coat should give you enough coverage. Obviously, we would say then do a second coat. If you feel it needs another one, add a third one, but thin, thin, thin. As Sue said, thin to win. If you have any other problems, do feel free to pop me a message. Maybe send me some pictures. But yeah, keep it thin. Okay, let's move that a bit so we can show them. Right, so this is the finished set, but I'm going to now go in with our Hannah Hydrating Spritz. This is a beautiful alternative to cuticle oil. You can use it alongside cuticle oil, which I will probably use cuticle oil again before she leaves. Jade leaves, but we're going to go in with our Hannah Hydrating Spritz. Make sure we get it round where those round the cuticles.
Oh, that smells really nice.
We've got cherry scent available at the moment. I'm hoping Gemma is going to bring some more scents out eventually. Yeah, so it needs to be a 395 to 405 nanometers, but a lot of lamps are, as you've said, now 365 to 405, and if that's what you've got, then 60-second cure. But again, thin, thin, thin. Thank you. So again, we're not worrying about this. This is Jade's work. This is not my work. That is Jade's work. I was just extra careful when I did all her prep on that nail. But as you can see, hopefully we can see, let's just move the camera around a bit. We've got really neat round the cuticle. I think they're a beautiful shape and length for Jade. Super, super shiny. I love the colour combination. Aren't they gorgeous? That sounds a bit big-headed, me saying they're gorgeous. But obviously Jade chose the design with a bit of help from everyone on my nail team live. And we have just put them together. So as a reminder, I've used the Gems full cover tips and applied those with our crystal clear builder gel in a bottle. We've cut them down to this length and this shape because they were almond, sorry. And then we've gone in with a thin coat of Precious builder gel, which is the pink. We've then used Jessica, one of our flash glitters, and Evangeline, this beautiful cat eye. Yeah, so he did say that we're told that our gels, if you have got a 395 to 405 nanometer lamp, you can cure at 30 seconds. And if it's a 365 to 405, you need a 60-second cure. We have always said 60-second cure for our gels. We have always said 60 seconds, so it shouldn't matter too much if you've got the lower nanometers. Thank you, everyone. I really do appreciate that. So this is Jade's first set back with me since January. Obviously, she's been asking when I'll be well enough to do them again and been very, very understanding. Not a bad first set. What do you think? You can speak.
I love them.
She loves them. Good. I'll pay you later for that. So there we are. Thank you everyone for joining me this Saturday afternoon. I normally do Jade's nails on a Saturday, so we might be back to do her next set depending on when they are. Yeah, the cat eye effect's beautiful. It's not like a obvious cat eye effect, and I like that. So next week, Nat will be back on Monday on the nail team. I don't know about the rest of the week, but it will probably be me on Wednesday and then me again on Friday doing Polly's nails, hopefully. So if you would like to see me at work again, come and join me on Friday over on the nail team page. But thank you so much, everyone. Thank you for all the likes, all the comments, the new followers. Really do appreciate it. And enjoy the rest of your weekend. And we'll see you back on the nail team very soon. Bye. Everyone.